Hey friends, I am Sagar Kumar Singh welcoming you all in my channel The Warrior Classes. Today we will be discussing about the chapter CI or compound interest in quantitative aptitudes. Friends, this is a very much interesting chapter. Most of the students try to escape the problems of CI. It will be your decision to make you score in the merit or not. So friends, give your full enthusiasm to learn these chapters by heart, because if your approach is step by step and to the point, the problem of CI is very much easier. So friends, now we learn what is compound interest. So friends, first of all, what is compound interest? Compound interest is the interest on a loan or deposit calculated based on both the initial principals and the accumulated interest from the previous periods. So friends, according to definition, CI is calculated on principal plus on the interest that has been taken from the principal of previous year. Means CI is to be calculated from the principal also and the interest taken by the principal from the previous years. So we know that P plus I, that is principal plus interest, we know this is none other than amount. So friend, what is this? Principal plus interest, this is amount. So we can say that now CI is calculated on amount. CI is calculated on amount. So in other words, we can say that CI is compound interest is calculated on interest on interest, interest on interest. So friend, what are the areas we use the terms compound interest? Because compound interest find its uses in vast of the transactions of bank, financials or other areas. Such the applications we can say that to increase or decrease in population. First is to calculate the increase or decrease in population. Second is the growth of bacteria. The next is the rise or depreciation in the value of any items. So friend, now we have make us understand that compound interest is calculated on amount. So earlier we have calculated the simple interest. Now we'll calculate the compound interest. Simple interest is calculated on principal only. So friends, now by an example we will understand it very much easily. Let us take an amount of principal as 10,000 rupees. 10,000 here also. This is principal and rate of interest is 10%. Rate of interest is 10% and time for the period of 2 years. Here 2 years. So if we will calculate the simple interest, every year simple interest will be 10% on 10,000, that is for the first year. For the first year the simple interest will be 10% on 10,000, that is 1,000 rupees. 1,000 rupees. And for second year also, the interest is 1,000, because here the amount is also not changed as well as the rate of interest is not changed. So here the total interest will be 1,000 plus 1,000, that is 2,000 rupees. So friend, now we'll understand how to calculate the compound interest. For calculating the compound interest for the first year, here 10% on 10,000 rupees, the interest will be, first year interest will be, that is 1,000 rupees. Now it is important to take out the interest on second year. This is the thing we should know very efficiently, friends. So friends, for second year we know that the compound interest will be calculated on principal plus the interest. Principal here always is 10,000, 10,000, 10%, that is 1,000 rupees, 1,000 on principal. Here we have to also calculate the interest on interest. Now we'll also have to calculate the interest on the interest of first year. The interest of first year, that is 1,000. For the 10% of 1,000 is 100 rupees. So the total interest for the second year will be 1,100 rupees. So friend, what is the total interest? Total interest, that is the interest of first year and second year, that is 1,000 plus 1,100, that is 2,100. 2,100 rupees. Here the simple interest is 2,000 and the CI, that is CI we have calculated here, that is 2,100. So here the difference is 100 rupees. There is a difference of 100 rupees between the interest of CI and interest of SI. So friend, this is the method to take out the CI. So friend, by this approach we can calculate the compound interest of third year, fourth year and so on. So friend, this is a one type of approach to calculate the CI. It is compound interest by formula basis. Here we have the compound interest formula. This is not actually the interest formula, this is the formula of amount. So friend, according to this formula, the amount is equal to principal in the bracket 1 plus r divided by n, bracket close, to the power n t. Here what are the things shown by A? That is the final amount. Final amount means principal plus interest. This is amount. And P stands for the initial principal balance. R stands for rate of interest or interest rate. N stands for number of times interest applied or compounded per year. What is the things N is denotes here? N denotes if they will ask to calculate the interest on half yearly, then the N will be 2. Here we will write 2. For the quarterly we will write, for the quarterly we will write 4. Here the value of N will be 4. Here also we will write 4. So friends, we will calculate it as per in the questions given. So most of the questions they ask to take out the interest on annually. For annually, the value of N will be 1. Value of N will be 1. So we can write that formula for annually. If the rate of interest is given annually, we can take out the formula of amount. That will be, the formula of amount will be principal in the bracket 1 plus r divided by 100, that is rate percentage, bracket close, n will be 1 and that is t. T stands for time. So friend, this is the formula to take out the amount. For calculating the CI we know, if we will subtract principal from the amount, that will be the CI. CI is equal to A minus principal. So friend, this is the formula to take out the CI. Now we'll solve one questions and understand this much better. So friend, in the questions, now we'll understand by solving this problem. So friend, in this question they have asked, calculate the compound interest on the sum 25,000 after 3 years at the rate of 12 PCPA. What is 12 PCPA? That is percentage per annum. We can say The rate of interest is 12% per annum, and the principal given is 25,000 rupees. Next is time is 3 years. So friends, we know the formula of amount. The formula of amount is A is equal to P plus 1 plus R divided by N bracket close and T. Here the value of N will be 1. So we can write that principal is 25,000. Principal is 25,000 in the bracket 1 plus R, that is rate of interest, that is 12 by 100. Here we write N as 1, so it will be 12 by 100. Here N is 1 and T is 3, so we'll write 3 here. Now we'll calculate it. 25,000 here 100 plus 12, 112 divided by 100 to the power 3. If we'll cut by 4, it will be 25 and here 28. Now we can write it as 25,000 into 28 by 25 multiplied by 28 by 25 multiplied by 28 by 25. Now we'll solve this. Here 25 and 25,000, here will be 1,000. Now by 25, 25 4 100 and 0 40. Now by 5 5 25, 5 8, here 8 and 5. If we'll cut 5 by 8, it will become 1.6. So find 1.6 here and multiplied by 1.6 multiplied by 28 into 28 into 28. So friend, we know the 28 cube is, we'll write here 1.6 multiplied by 28 cube, that is 21,952. Now we'll multiply it by 16. 16 2s are 32, remaining 3. 16 5s are 80, 80 and 3, 83, remaining 8. 16 9s are 144 and 8, 152, 2 remaining 15. 16 1s are 16, 16 and 15, 31, 1 remaining 3. 16 2s are 32 and 3, 35. So friend, decimal, we'll put decimal here and it will be 0. Now this is the amount, and we know the principal. So friend, the CI is amount minus principal, so it will be 35,123.20 minus 25,000. It will be 10,123.20. So friend, this is CI of this questions. So friend, this is the method to take out the compound interest of any questions. So friends, this all for today. We will back with another videos of compound interest. Till then, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.